everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. If you're new to my channel, welcome, thank you for giving me a try, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Today we're going to be planning in my wellness planner. This is just a normal vertical planner that I take and adapt to the wellness. So I have stickers that I printed. This is just full sheet sticker paper, and I used a spreadsheet to print the journaling prompts that are included in some of the original wellness planners. And then I kiss cut those with a ruler and just light pressure from a craft knife. I also print the normal prompts that show up on this side. However, I've already looked and the graphic I want to use is very big this week, so I'm going to skip that one this week. And then instead of the exercise sticker that's in the corner, I like to use a keto tracker. And then the normal currently that shows up every week, I have a set of those as well. So I'm just grabbing everything I'm going to need. And one more, watching. So I like to look back and see what we were watching. I find that interesting. Okay, so I have all those. Let's go ahead and lay the journaling prompts down. So just like the original wellness planner, I like to keep the bottom row for journaling. And I did measure. It's the fun thing about a spreadsheet is you can easily control the width and get them to match exactly what they need to be to fit a vertical planner. So these just fit right in. Okay, so the theme I'm going with this week is woodland creatures and just woodland flora and fauna, and specifically mushrooms. So I have a couple of sticker books. They're both from KaiserCraft, and they're an Australian company. They don't ship directly to the US, but there are a couple of companies that I've ordered from. I've ordered these from for years. Scrapbook.com and a cherry on top, and I will link those in the description box. I'm mainly going to focus on this sticker book. It's called Enchanted, and it's got these, I think they're red and black, not only says fall, but says Halloween to me. And I want to use this mushroom graphic. When I was a kid, I loved the old movie Journey to the Center of the Earth. And there's a scene in there where they're in this, I love mushrooms, and they're in this mushroom forest. So the mushrooms are just as big as trees. And I loved that scene. It made quite an impression on me as a kid. So I want to use these. And I'm going to use this Happy Planner dashboard sticker book with all the animals. I want to use these tiny little forest animals. These tiny deer and raccoon and the little hedgehogs and bunnies, and just have them under these mushrooms so it looks like the mushrooms are just huge. So that's kind of the rough plan for today. Like I said, this mushroom graphic is quite large, so I want to try to fit it about here. About here, I think. Actually, if I put it here, then this stripe here can be the floor, so I think I'll do that. There's no way not to cover up part of the October. So I'm going to grab my gel pen to use as highlighter and white some of that out. And actually, maybe I'll go ahead and use an actual whiteout since those letters are pretty pronounced. I'm not going to worry about all of this orange graphic. I don't care if some of that shows through. I think it'll just add to the background behind the mushrooms. I don't like to use whiteout in a spread unless it's going to be completely covered any more than I have to, because I notice it. But in this case, I think it'll be okay. So again, I'm just whiting out October and notes. The rest of this orangey brown I think is going to be fine if it shows through. Okay, so yeah, I think that'll be great right there. It is showing, the whiteout is showing a little more than I would like, but I think I can live with it. Maybe we'll try to stick some birds or something in there to help hide it a little, mask it a little bit more. Okay, I pulled this second book because I like to pull the words, and I like to pull something to use as kind of a weekend banner. And this book, I actually used this book last week. It's got some great reds and blacks that'll go with this spread. So for positive word, I like Dream in this orangey color. Oops. And for feeling, I'm liking Start Today. So if you're here with me trying my YouTube channel or returning to my YouTube channel, you'll know I have just recently started this a little over a week ago, and I am so glad I got out of my own way. I'm absolutely loving this. I'm just having so much fun. I hope you are enjoying these as well. And then I like to put something a little bit encouraging here for keto. So it's hard to see because it's gold, but this one says go get 'em. You only live once. That looks like it might be a little too long for the sidebar though. Yeah, we'll go with go get 'em even though it's gold. Alright, and then let's look for something to use kind of up over Friday, Saturday, Sunday as a weekend banner. Go live the life you want to. Actually, that just jumped right out at me. I like it. Again, getting out of my own way, starting my YouTube channel. I just like that. So we'll put that up for Friday and Saturday. Okay, so that was really about all I wanted this book for. Let's go ahead and get... I like to put these on the side over washi tape-like strips just to bring the color scheme down into this corner a little bit more. So going back to our, I love these books because they have 2 of every page and they have a little bit of everything. There are actually pages of quotes I can use along the bottom, coordinating washi strips, and I don't want to overpower with the red, so I think I'm going to go with the 2 polka dots. There's a green polka dot strip and a black polka dot strip. And I'm going to alternate those down the sides. So we'll start at the bottom. And actually, before I do that, so I know how far down to come, let's go ahead and put this one up here. And since it's longer than just Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to center it on Saturday to kind of give me the feel of a 3-day weekend, which is always fun. Just to kind of give me a feel for where the colors are on this. And to that end, let's go ahead. So I got these stickers and I'll link them in the description box below. They're from Wilson Wild Sticker Co. And I definitely want to use these as my hydration stickers, this kind of orangey red color. And then the coordinating scale, I only weigh in once a week. So I usually just grab one of these. If I can get it off of there. There we go. All right. And then let's go ahead, and these are perfectly sized. One of the reasons I love them, these are perfectly sized to fit a vertical happy planner. And I did, yes, order the right amount to have sets of 7. Sometimes the kiss cutting on these is a little bit deep, so it's hard to get them off. I'm gonna go ahead and fight with the other 5 of these, and I'll be right back. Next, I want to look in here at those washi pages of washi stickers again, and just see if there are any quotes that I want to put along the bottom. I don't really want to bring in a lot of brown, so always believe something amazing is about to happen. I like that. It goes with the theme, especially with these mushrooms. And I kind of have a lot of red up here, so if I put this red one down here, I think that'll balance nicely. Put that on my wax paper. And then for this side, a rustle in the wind reminds us that a fairy is near. If you dream a thing more than once, it's sure to come true. I like that as well. I think that speaks again to my feelings of being glad I finally started my YouTube journey. So let's go with that one as well. Okay, so now that I know I'm going to have a quote taking up some of this space, I know I need to start my currently prompts a little higher. So I'll go ahead and start with the black polka dots, and I'll leave myself this space to write in. So I'll come to about here, and that'll be watching. And I believe you can still buy the wellness extension pack that this is based on. Next is feeling, and I pulled a word for that, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in. And you can write your own words in. I just kind of like to, since I have books that have a lot of words, I like to just look through them and see what kind of catches my attention and go ahead and put that in. Again, it can bring more color into the spread. And you'd be amazed how much a font can affect the feel of a spread. Let me grab my scissors and cut these off. There's last week's spread in case you haven't seen it, at least half of it. I'll go ahead and trim these mushrooms while we're here. Okay. All right, so continuing to alternate between black and green. The next one is listening to, so music or podcasts, or right now, since the fall weather is here, I love to just listen to the sound of the wind and the rain. Of course, I'm recording right now, so I couldn't be listening to too much anyway, but and then we'll go to green, and this prompt is reading, which I love to read, and it's fun to look back and see how fast I read a book, how quickly this answer changes. That's a lot of polka dots. I might have chosen to alternate polka dots with something else, but I'm not going to go back now. It's only for a week, right? Okay. Next is positive word, and I chose dream. I like that. Dream big. Why not? What have you got to lose? Sometimes I write these in, but I like the stickers too. Positive word. Okay, and then that leaves me with Keto, let's see, go get 'em. My encouraging word there for my keto. And let's go ahead and just throw some polka dots up there. Why not? Use this last little piece. That's a lot of polka dots. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Oh, come on, sticker. All right, so you get to see my palette knife tool. If I can get the other sticker off my thumb, where did it go? I hear it. There it is. So this is an artist's palette knife. I got this off of Amazon. I will leave the link in the description box below, but as you could just see, it's really great for getting under the edge of stickers and helping you lift them off. Okay, let's go ahead and put these two quotes down at the bottom. And now actually that I'm looking at it, the reddish orange seems to be pretty well balanced. It's the green that's just kind of all in one spot. So maybe I'll put the green one over here, because I've also got green polka dots over here, which I don't know if you can see the difference between the black and the green. There you go. So I think definitely I need to bring the green over here. Not that I don't like this quote, I just want to add more balance to the color. All right. Just kind of center that. And that means the red one's going over here. So hopefully we can bring a little more red over into that corner. And again, just centering. Okay. My center row I use to keep track of workouts and food diary. So let's see. Every other day working out. So Sunday, that means I need Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And I noticed these boxes which match the colors, so we'll go ahead and we'll bring the red over here, put it on Saturday. And I like to work out late morning after my morning coffee. Saturday. Thursday. And let's go with the brown. Tuesday. All right. Now we need some bullet points. So I got this roll of bullet points off of basically what is the Asian equivalent of Amazon. It's called AliExpress, and I'll leave a link to AliExpress in the description box below. If I can, I haven't linked anything from Ali yet. I don't know if I can link this specific product, but I will definitely try. And you can see this is a gorgeous combination of fall colors. So I can just take they're tiny little bullet points, take them right off the row, and just kind of mix the colors and use them for breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. I always just put 4. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, just randomly using these fall colors, and I'll be back. These tweezers I didn't mention are actually extra pointy. They're great for pulling little tiny stickers off. These are actually for applying artificial eyelashes. And I also got them off of Amazon, and I will have the link for these in the description box below. All right, so all that's left at this point is finishing up the decoration across the top. So I definitely want some of my forest mushrooms over here, so let's see what else we can find in the book. Okay, so let's see if we can fit these mushrooms into the spread. And that will be plenty for my forest. Oh yeah, this guy's a little bit big, but I think we can just trim him a little and squeeze him in the middle here. And then this guy we'll put over here in the corner for sure. Maybe here. Okay, so what else? We'll sprinkle the animals in last. Are there any other words? The magic is in you. Oh, I like that, but the colors don't go. There's a little bit of that color in this mushroom. But I feel like, for the most part, I've shied away from this aqua color, and I'm afraid it's not going to really go with the rest of the spread. Remember, you're the one who can fill the world with sunshine. Snow White. Believe in magic with more mushrooms. Make today magical. Anything can happen if you let it. You can see I've used some of these stickers. Be the girl who decided to go for it. I love that. But I have so much red up here already. Maybe we'll go with this Make Today Magical and kind of bring a little bit of black up into here somewhere. Let's do that. All right. And then anything else? I kind of like anything can happen if you let it as well. We'll see if we can fit that in there. Just goes along with the theme of getting out of my own way. And I think that's probably going to be all I really need out of this book. By the time we get this all in there with some of the animals up under my mushroom trees, I think we're going to be about as full as I want to get. So with this big bit of dark land here, I want to balance that out with this black sticker over here. And then having two word quotes on this side with this one and this one, I think I definitely want this one over here somewhere. So let's just go ahead and fit this mushroom in over here. And if I cut, let's see, if I put it at a bit of an angle so we're not really covering up cat hair, covering up too much of Thursday, and I'm trying to avoid having to get my punch out for that just because I'm lazy. I think if we put this about like that, I can get away with just cutting the bottom a little bit. So let me get my craft knife and a small straight edge, and we'll go ahead and do that real quick. And if you're going to do something like this, try to remember to keep your straight edge on the side that's going to stay, so you're not pressing down the piece that you're going to try to peel up here in a few seconds. And this is not enough to save. And then since I'm allowing it to go out past the outline up here, I'm not going to worry about trimming off that little piece there. So that looks awesome. Okay, we'll go ahead and put this one, this quote. I know I'm going to put the black quote down here somewhere, so I definitely want to go ahead and stick this other quote up here. I think I'll just kind of center it on Wednesday. And so the thing I'm contemplating now is, do I put the mushroom in the center or bring it all the way over to the edge? I think just to spread things pretty evenly, I think I do want to go ahead and bring it all the way over to the end. And I think I want to go ahead and angle it like this one, off kilter a little bit, like that. And then Make Today Magical. Let's just kind of put this in the middle so that I can put a few animals on either side. Okay, so I like this. I like this. Let's go ahead and put some animals in, and then I think we'll be done. Put the lid on my craft knife for safety. Okay, so I want the teeny tiniest little animals I can get because I want these mushrooms to feel large, like trees. So we'll definitely grab a fox. Actually, let's go ahead and just grab one of each, and then we can play with positioning. Fox. Oh, a tiny little bear. Actually, let's pick some that are facing opposite directions. So that means I need this bear. He's actually the only one facing that direction. All right, we'll face the opposite direction with others. I know, it's crazy. All right, so here we got a raccoon, a deer, a couple of hedgehogs, and in my world, all the animals can be friends. Maybe that's a baby bear. Let's see. And the reason I decided to go with the gray hedgehog instead of the tan hedgehog is because I already have a tan deer. Of course, I have a black and white raccoon there too. So how about a dark bunny? And that's pretty much it for what would be in a forest, I think, in North America. But I'm tempted to grab this sloth because I can use it kind of, the way he's kind of hanging off, I can place this to cover up a little more of that, sorry, off camera, to cover up a little bit of this whiteout, which is really hard for you to see. I just think if I can put a bird here to cover up that bit and hang a sloth here, that's going to help me mask the majority of that whiteout. So let's go ahead and pick, I think, a brown, this reddish brown sloth. Yeah, he's going to look super cute up there and really help mask that whiteout. And then I saw some birds. There we go. The red bird is the obvious choice, but I'm afraid he's going to blend in a little too much. Nah, we'll use him. If I can get it off of there. The kiss cutting again is giving me issues on this. I'm not, there we go, getting it separate from the wax paper. Okay. So the only other thing, and this is very fiddly and just something that may not bother you, but it bothers me, is since these are paper stickers, I don't want the white outline on this little guy because I want it to look like he's attached right to the mushroom. So I'm just going to cut this little extra bit of white off where his attachment points are. Because I'll look at it all week and kick myself for not having done it. So unfortunately part of that sticker stuck to the back. There we go. Okay, so let's attach our sloth right to the mushroom. Oh, so cute. And it does make the mushroom look so big that way. Love it. All right, same thing with the bird's little feet. I'm going to go ahead and cut that little bit of white off so it looks like he's standing right on the mushroom. And we'll just put him here. He's a little bigger than I would like, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to trim him up a little more, I think. It's too much white around the edges, it's bothering me. Okay, he's about as trimmed up as I can easily get him. There, okay. Yep, that's cute. All right, am I gonna have to do that with every one of these stickers? I might. Let's put our raccoon over here. And I'm just trying to pick the different colors of animals and spread them. So I've got a lot of gray in the raccoon. I'm going to bring the gray hedgehog over here. I have, the fox is very red, so I want to put him on the green ground because it contrasts, or near the green ground. The bear is dark and the rabbit is dark, so, but I need more stuff over here. So I'm going to bring the bear over here. And since these aren't really overlapping the decorative stickers much, I'm not going to worry about cutting a lot of the white off. That leaves me with Mr. Bunny Rabbit. I think he can go over here with the hedgehog. And then that leaves me with the deer. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and... A deer and a baby bear can be friends, right? The only thing that's bothering me is that I don't like the direction the deer is facing. I want him to face toward the bear, so let's see if I have one facing in the other direction. Oh, absolutely. Okay, so this deer is going back. Actually, we'll stick him right there. And let's grab one that's facing the other direction. There we go. I love it. It's so cute. All right, so that is my spread. Let's go ahead and put it on the discs. Little magical fall spread for the month of October. That is it. I hope you liked this video. I hope it inspires you to do your own enchanted woodland scene this fall. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. It definitely inspires my creativity. Thank you.